Hey everyone, this is the Queen of Music in Cups, and welcome to your December 2024 predictions reading. So, how this works is you pick the pile that you are most drawn to, and that is most likely going to entail your future for December 2024. So, over here we have the Ethereal Tarot deck with the clear quartz crystal. And then over here we have the Vampire Tarot deck with, forget the name, I know it's on a fossil, like the name's just slipped my mind, but you know what these things are called to begin with an A. But like I said, the Vampire Tarot deck. And then we have the Occult Tarot deck, and this is with some Manzanite or Ametrine. No, Amanzanite, sorry. Gosh, where is my brain, guys? And then over here, we have the Anime Tarot deck with a cactus crystal. So take your time, pause the video if you like, and choose which deck calls to you the most, and let's get rolling. All right, pile one, this is going to be your reading with the Ethereal Tarot deck for December 2024. So let's see what's going on for you this December. All right, so first of all, there we have you not taking advice, there's so much, it's like there's so much out there for you, but you've isolated yourself. You're not listening. You're not taking the advice that's been given to you. You're not taking the opportunities that have been given to you. I'm almost getting a bit of a negative vibe, like, why bother? They're never going to choose me. They're never going to pick me. And meanwhile, everybody's like, no, we want you. We need you. Like, please. Everybody's like, we want you. We need you. Like, we're really, really interested in you. But that's kind of your vibe right now. I'm getting almost like a hopeless sort of a feeling. Okay, this might be... Okay, there may have been a breakup possibly very recently, and that's why you're thinking, well, who else would ever love me? Who else would ever want me? It's very easy to slip into that kind of thinking, but it is not true, especially if the person you were with tried to make you believe that. Trust me when I say it is not true. There is love out there for you, but also what's going on is because you believe that, there's a lack of self-love. And it all begins with loving yourself first. You've got to love yourself the most, and that's the only way. It's literally, it's not treat others how you want to be treated. It's actually treat yourself the way you want others to treat you. You've got to set that standard, and 100% you've got to believe that of course people want you. Look, they're all here like wanting to fill your cup. All these other cups of water are wanting to fill your cup, but you're not seeing it because you are believing that you are worthless. You are believing that you aren't enough, and that simply is not the case. All right, so I feel like this possibly took you by surprise. Yeah. So you may have been in a really good, really strong place, and then this just kind of took you, yeah, I feel like this completely pulled the rug out from underneath you, took you totally by surprise. And going forward now, I'm seeing you become a lot stronger and also working on your communication skills. You definitely do believe in true love and in love in general. So I do think that you do 100% believe in it, and it is something that you want and long for. So do not shut your heart out for it. I do think that in this previous relationship, possibly communication was the problem, and now this is what you're going to work on and fix and almost become quite an excellent communicator. I also see you coming up with new ideas, but almost a new vision of yourself, a new way of viewing yourself, loving yourself, looking at yourself. I also see you as you're a very strong and determined person. So don't let this knock you off your rocker, okay? Because you are such a strong and determined person, and you can achieve anything that you want, and you are wanted by others 100%. And 8's my lucky number. Right, okay. You do have your friends at this time to rely on. So that is 100% something that you need to do. Very interesting that we're sticking with the 3s and the 4s. That is very interesting. So I think, yes, again, be prepared for the unexpected. I feel like you like to be in control, and you like to, yeah, like I said, control, handle things, be the one on top. That can't always be the case. Sometimes we need to let go and just go with the flow of life, and just let life lead us as opposed to us leading life. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. Keep fighting for what it is that you believe in. That does not mean your ex, okay? That does not mean that. But for the things that you believe in life, your goals, don't let them shut you down, and shut down with the things that you believed in and the things that you wanted. Yes, you have gone through hell, and it is important to acknowledge what you have gone through. It is important to acknowledge this sudden change, this the rug being pulled out from underneath you. It is important to acknowledge that, so that you are able to move on from it. There is somebody that's going to help you move forward in your life. Just keep on moving forward, moving forward. I'm getting that moving on now. That song, you know, that's definitely sort of the vibe that I'm getting here. Okay, what are we fearing? Okay, so you want balance in your life. Yeah, I don't see you as like a toxic-y, destructive person. You've really got your head squarely on your shoulders. You know exactly how to handle yourself, and you want to bring that balance back into your life. Like I say, now things feel unbalanced because of everything that's gone on. The balance will restore itself. It's all about your attitude. Four points. Yeah, so again, with these things, don't be scared of the unexpected. Embrace it, enjoy it, have fun with it. Also, I see you now coming out of your shell. Possibly this relationship kept you a little bit insular, kind of like drained you of yourself. Now's your time where you're going to be like, you know what, hell yeah, I'm going to be finally like living the best version of you. You may get a bit hyper, a bit excited because of this, and that is perfectly normal, perfectly acceptable. Oh my God. Okay. All right, guys. Outcome. You do not get a better card than the Sun. So this December, I'm seeing so much growth for you. I'm seeing you coming out of your shell, being okay with what's happened, acknowledging what's happened, and moving on from it. I don't see it as something so drastic. Like right now, it may like sting a bit. But if you just acknowledge how you're feeling, reach out to your friends, and go out and live your best life, you're going to be absolutely fine. I'm seeing your dreams coming true. They're telling me in your career, your dreams are coming true. And I'm seeing happiness. However, be aware that this happiness may just come from you not acknowledging your feelings. So do take time to acknowledge them. Don't just rush out and like, play and be busy all the time. Do take some time alone to reflect on your feelings. But regardless, you are going to be happy. You are going to achieve your dreams, and you are going to be fine, and you are going to love yourself. Once you achieve that, that's when we can welcome in great love. Let's see on a spiritual level what December holds for you. Get grounded. So again, acknowledging how we feel, taking time in the day to stop and go, am I angry? Am I upset? Am I happy? Whatever it is, acknowledge it and be okay with it. What else have we got here? The Mirror. Who or what is triggering you? So again, what is keeping you stuck in these emotions of I'm not good enough, no one wants me, nothing wants me? Is it your ex? Is it a thought pattern that you have? Is it a family member? Whatever it is, acknowledge that and know that it is not true. Feelings are not facts. Else have we got here? Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? I'm really giving this that you were possibly, your career dreams were being pressed down in this previous situation. Don't let that happen. This is the time to answer the call. I'm seeing so much excitement and definitely career advancement here, 100%. Now you have the freedom to do it. This is happening for you, not to you. And awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. Again, now you have the freedom to be you. This is such a brilliant, brilliant thing. Let's see here. So I want to see some affirmation cards of Carnelian. A new idea needs attention. Consider a different perspective. Like I said, now your brain has the space and capacity to sit and think of other things as opposed to just getting the work done as fast as possible to then cater to this partner. Reflect on how far I have come to acknowledge my true potential. Don't stop doing that. And don't look at things day by day. Rather look at it week by week or even month by month. Kyanite, flexibility is key. Be gentle on yourself. Balance has no need for a scale. Again, with this flexibility, your ideas don't have to be steadfast. Things can change, and it's good to look at things. Have your friends and other people around you challenge your ideas as well. It may lead you to thinking of something you never thought of before. Let's see what the advice cards want to tell you to do. Meditate, which goes very well with this get grounded card. Meditate, and that's very good to acknowledge your feelings. When you're healing from a breakup, meditation is the best thing. Ask your spirit helpers. Expect the best. Well, you certainly can with the Sun card, and clothe yourself in light for protection. So nasty things that other people might say about you, just block it out. You cloak yourself in light, and also expect the best out of situations. Sorry, my dog's busy barking. Expect the best out of all situations. You've got the Sun coming, so you know that it's all going to work out fine. Don't go out there thinking you're going to be rejected. Go out there knowing you're going to be accepted. And asking your spirit helpers, you have so many spiritual guides that want to assist you and to help you. So ask them to make it a successful meeting, make it a successful idea. You have your guides to help you. This extra card came in, interestingly, and it's the card of transformation. Things are changing on a cellular level and deep healing. So, of course, that totally matches your entire reading. You are now healing, coming out of this nobody wants me, nothing wants me, I'm a useless state to, oh my God, everyone wants me. I am absolutely brilliant. And interestingly, I also got this 10 of Wands card, which can sometimes lead to being overwhelmed, having too much to deal with. But I'm getting here fire, energy, motivation, drive, excitement. I think it's going to work out absolutely beautifully for you. And oh my gosh, and then another card came. Guys, the Empress. Self-love, self-acceptance. All of those things. That's literally how December is going to end for you. That is just beautiful. Like literally around Christmas and New Year's, you're going to be surrounded by your loved ones, and you're going to be having the absolute best time. And when you are having those best times, it's the easiest to love yourself. Absolutely. Then lastly, I wanted to end up with some Alice in Wonderland affirmation cards. Treat yourself to a mani or a pedi. So again, that's part of the Empress energy and the transformation energy glowing up. If you're a guy, go for a barber treatment, something along those lines. Write a letter to your 5-year-old self. This will also help you connect with what your innocent self wanted before it got influenced by a whole bunch of things. And lastly, disconnect from electronic devices for 24 hours. Well, when going through a breakup, that's very important, but I think this is also to help you develop those ideas for your business. Well done, my pile ones. Your December is going to be incredible. Hey, pile 2, if you chose this pile, you chose the Vampire Tarot deck. One of the darker decks, but still one of the most beautiful ones. So let's see what this December holds for you. Okay. The beginning of an idea, the beginning of a new way of dealing with something, thinking about something. Thinking is what they're telling me. Are you thinking about somebody? I feel like almost this is interesting. It's almost like your view on somebody that maybe you were a friend of or something. You never thought anything more of it, and then all of a sudden, bang, you suddenly feel more for this person. It's in a friendship, maybe. But that's kind of the message I'm getting here. Let's see what they say. Okay, so in the past, it's interesting because it seems like you and this person, I'm kind of feeling like this is somebody who was like the bane of your existence, like almost they were an irritation in your life. They were someone that you kind of wish didn't exist or wasn't a part of whatever situation that you were a part of. But now it's almost like there's sort of a friendship blooming between the two of you, and you realize you actually have more in common than you realize. You are one to like very easily walk away. I think you have a lot of self-worth and a lot of belief, actually. You're quite a strong individual, a strong human being, and you also know when to walk away from a situation, which sometimes it leads you to walking away too quickly. But this is a friendship or something that I don't think you should walk away from. You're such a strong person. You don't like anyone taking away your strength. You don't like the idea of anybody trying to manipulate you or any sort of toxicity coming into your life, which you imagined this person was. But I almost feel like the tide is going to change, and this person is going to actually change your mind about them and about others. This will lead to a conflict within yourself, because you're going to kind of have to go back on things that you've said, things that you've done, opinions. You're going to actually literally question your mind and question the way your mind has worked in the past, which is actually very interesting. And also change your emotions and feelings around this person. And yes, you really would like to have better communication with this person and start a new friendship with them and think that it's going to go well. But of course, you are extremely cautious because of your interactions with them in the past. Let's see here. But it's interesting here. I definitely see you changing your interactions with this person and changing your opinion of this person. And I'm seeing all your insecurities about this connection, this human being kind of falling out. Like, for example, like let's just say maybe you've got a boyfriend and this was his like girl best friend and you've always hated her, but then you actually give her a chance and you're like, oh, actually, she can actually become one of my besties. A situation like that is what I'm saying. Or somebody who like maybe you've always been a little bit intimidated by, or you thought is nasty, and then you give them a chance and you're actually like, oh, hold up, I enjoy this. This is nice. Something like that. You will still be cautious, of course, but I do think the more you spend time with this person and give them more of a chance, the more of those insecurities and things will start to fall by the wayside. Let's see on a spiritual level what's going on. My card, ladies and gents, my card, the warrior woman. Okay, you are the warrior woman, but what does that mean? Have you answered your deepest calling? Have you ignited your biggest inner strength? And I think that that is actually like connecting with people that you fear. I feel like there's possibly an archetype, like maybe somebody cheated on you with a specific looking type of person and you've never been able to get over that. Or someone like that bullied you in school. But this is you to like now find one of those people to connect with them and actually become really close friends with them, to show you that not everybody is evil. Not everybody has a dark heart. You are already doing it. Stop overthinking and keep facing your true north. You know this person is worming their way into your heart. Just let them. It's going to teach you so much. I can tell you from personal experience, some of the greatest friends I've ever had have started out as enemies. It's like it's almost like that playground thing where when the boy likes the girl, he's always making fun of her. It's the exact same concept with friendships as well. Starseed, what lights you up? Really take a look at what lights you up friendship-wise, and maybe like this person is really clever. You could be harboring a lot of resentment towards them because actually they hold a lot of qualities of stuff that you really like in another person, or stuff you're possibly jealous of. And if that's the case, learn from them so that you can become better. I'm also a musician, and a lot of musicians have given me the advice of always, when you see a musician that's better than you, go up to them and say, help me get better. Don't be threatened by them. Ask them, help me be better. So for example, maybe this person is super confident and you don't know how to be that level of confident. Go up to them and say, teach me your secret. How are you so confident? They would love to assist you. Everybody loves to feel important. Let's get some affirmations for you. Change is imminent, surrender, and with death here. So definitely changing your mind, changing your opinion on something is a good thing. And aquamarine, be calm, centered. You are in perfect alignment with your path. So there's a very big message here of certainly trusting your path, trusting what's going on, and accepting the change. Let December be that month where you go with the flow and you accept the change. Let's see now. This pile wanted a lot of advice cards. So let's see. We've got be grateful. Time for crayons. Play. sleep on it. Call on your joy guides. This was a big, big one for you guys, and it's a team effort. So what I can see here is 100%. So yeah, be grateful for the connections that you do have and realize that they were brought into your life for a reason. Time for crayons and play is get creative. But I think get creative with your story, with your life. You can craft you into being anything that you want it to be, into being anything at all. Also sleep on certain decisions. You don't have to decide something instant, like especially when it's a change in opinion. It's not like, okay, now something, you take your time, and it's also like it's a team effort. So, but when they're saying it's a team effort, I really think it's more to do with your guides than with other people. Now, your joy guides are your guides that like show you how to laugh at yourself, show you how, like, the funny side of life, the lighter side of things, that sort of thing. I feel like it's a thing with that where it's almost you have to forgive yourself for being so judgmental to this person. I think you're going to end up making a lifelong friend. So forgive yourself for being so judgmental to this person and just accept that, okay, cool, they're going to teach me some amazing things, and that's fine. Really, the message here is to be malleable, is to be able to accept the change and love it and be happy with it. Let's see, and I wanted to do some Alice in Wonderland cards for you. We have cook a special or new meal. Again, the creativity with creating something. Have a pamper night and lie on a blanket and stargaze, which really is saying admire the wonder of life, how people can come and have a negative effect on us, but actually that's showing us, wait, this is actually meant to be. We're meant to actually enjoy this. So let this person in and accept the change. You don't always have to have been right. Hi, pile 3. Let's see what your December 2024 holds. Hey, okay. Wheel of Fortune. So you are feeling pretty good about things. Tells where treasures are hidden and reveals hidden dangers. You can see through all the bullshit. You can see through it all. You know exactly what is going on, and you are on top of things. That's good. So what is crossing you at this moment? The Page of Cups teaches astronomy and the values of herbs and precious stones. So something just telling me that it's study. Maybe, can you clarify this for me, please, Spirit? King of Swords reveals knowledge and forthcoming battles. Definitely. Okay, so you feel like you don't have enough knowledge on something. I feel like what it is you have a new amazing idea, but you know that you don't know enough about it. So 2 things that I'll say to you is, first of all, do what you do best, let others do the rest. So if you need to hire other people, if you need to use other people to assist you, but also now they're telling me that it could possibly be like a confidence thing. So possibly you just, imposter syndrome, you feel like you don't know enough, maybe it's something creative and you've never trusted your creative ideas. Believe me, trust your creative ideas, because as well, nobody will ever care about your projects more than you. So it's far more rewarding to look after it yourself. Let's see what was going on.
Good.
All right. So you were in an insecure sort of a place, but now you're going to be, okay. Now, once you educate yourself, so again, do some research on the subject. Like, for example, let's say, I don't know, I'm getting creative vibes. Like if you wanted to release a song or an art project or something to do with that, you were a bit insecure about it. Educate yourself on the boring stuff, on the business side of things. Make sure you know all the facts about all of this stuff. And then you're going to be absolutely roaring to go. Can make one intelligent and bold. I totally see that for you in your future. This is going to be like an on fire sort of month for you. That's really, really exciting. Let's see now. Okay. So deep down, you believe that money is in lack. You kind of like have this deep-seated belief of like, I don't have 2 pennies to rub together sort of thing. And then also you don't believe that your ideas are good enough, and you believe that money is scarce. You need to turn those beliefs around for you to be able to adopt this fiery attitude. So affirmations like money is abundant, there's more than enough money to go around, and my ideas create money. My ideas are fruitful. Let's see what else is affecting the situation here. All right. Oh, romantic causes the love of women to men and men to women. Gives answers concerning past, present, and future. Can make one invisible. And this is builds high towers and castles. Okay. Yeah, so you're fighting with yourself. Am I good enough? Am I not good enough? It's fighting with, yeah, I'm seeing this more like fighting with the two different sides of yourself. One of your sides fully believes and is excited and wants to commit, and the other one is like, I don't think so. We can't live that way. You've got to fully believe in yourself. Nobody's going to believe in you more than you, okay? You've got to make that commitment to yourself that, yes, I 100% believe in myself. I have the motivation. I am strong. I am actually getting the message here not to, don't rely on anyone. You can handle this project completely on your own. You actually can. I mean, yes, like maybe hiring people for certain services, but when it comes to actually making the big decisions, you don't have to listen to anybody's opinion but your own. We need to work on that self-love here. And again, these deep-seated beliefs of lack, that all comes from deep down, not believing that you are enough. And you are, my love. The fact that you've created these ideas means that they exist. My candles are going wild here. They are very excited for this idea of yours. I'm just saying, the last reading I did it, they are on fire. Geez, okay. They are loving this idea of yours. So this is your sign to 100% go for it. You don't need to rely on your friends. You don't need to rely on a lover. You don't need to rely on everybody else around you. You are able to do this. And I also feel like you may be thinking of taking a loan out. I wouldn't. You don't need to. You can do this on your own. Let's see what they want to say here. Okay, so you do believe in your dreams. So you again, it's this dual thing with you where you do but you don't. You're strong but you're not. So let's just see here, and the Ace of Pentacles. You're obviously worried about the money side of things, and I know that that's hard. So try and use your resources as much as you can. Try and do as much as you can on your own for free. Favors, deals with people, promotional stuff, all of that. There's always a workaround. There's always a way around when you find the right people. So again, affirm to yourself, I find the right people. But this reading is so totally your sign to go ahead with your idea. Okay. I see you becoming extremely business-minded with this, 100%. Again, there may be conflict within yourself. Come back to this reading and realize that it is all 100% for you. There may come times as well where you may need to take the emotion out of it. If you commit to yourself now, like for December, I am going to do this, then anytime an insecure thought comes in or something like that, you've got to go, sorry, no, we Taylor Swift said, like, the one thing, she was like, no, we unsubscribed from that. That's not, we don't believe that anymore. Okay. I wanted to get the spiritual ones, but I just want to see these affirmation cards quickly here. Okay. Your emotional, physical, and spiritual self are in need of attention. Spend some time alone today. That will also build the confidence. Spending some time alone with your thoughts, and also like writing down all the things you have achieved, all the things you like about yourself. What is it that makes you unique and cool? Breathe and ask yourself what your soul is learning from this. So obviously starting your own thing is going to be hard and you will meet challenges. Breathe and ask yourself what you are learning from this. When I tried to set up my company, I got accused of money laundering, but I wasn't. And I had to fight so hard. The woman who was handling my case was a real bitch. And she really, really made it tough for me, but I kept fighting. And what did I learn from that? If you want anything, you got to put the work in. And also just ram people with paperwork and they just seem to say yes. If you want it, plan it. Everything is within your grasp. Hey, affirmation for you. If you want it, plan it. Everything is within your grasp. So if you want it, and that comes back to the education side of things. planning, making sure all your ducks are in a row, making sure you know everything that you need to know, even if it's boring, okay? Just set yourself 20-minute slots with breaks, but do your best to learn the things you need to learn. Your progress will come from inner grace, not out of fear. So again, that's not saying, oh, will I fail? Will I fail? Will I fail? No, it's going, look how far you've come. Well done, you. It's looking after yourself, okay? Like how you'd want someone to nurture you. You've got to do it for yourself. Sister of the Rose, beauty, devotion, priestess, a mystic teacher. Are you wanting to do like a beauty product line, a self-care line, something to do with that? Is definitely the vibe I'm getting. Like I'm feeling like there's cream on my face, stuff like that. But it's more than that. It's also, I'm getting retreat vibes. I'm getting a lot of these kind of vibes. So definitely, if it's something that you're wanting to do, look at the beauty side of it, the beauty and the wellness side of it, and definitely use like mythological imagery. I think that would be very, very good. Leap, you go first. The universe will catch you. Believing that the universe has your side. You know, the universe wants what's best for you. It's like when people go like on auditions, the people sitting behind the table who are auditioning you, they want you to do well because they want to find someone for the part. They're not like cheering you on to fail. And that's the same when it comes to the universe. The universe is always cheering you on. It doesn't want you to fail. So leap, you go first. The universe will catch you. Releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. I feel like you've been relying on other people's ideas and other people's input, and this is you releasing that. There may be certain people now that you're going to stop listening to, and that's finishing a contract. You know, that's going, okay, cool. I learned that I don't have to listen to you. And that's fantastic. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Again, with this, the universe will catch you. You need to trust that the universe is abundant and will give you everything that you want. Grandmother of Jesus, Anna, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. Remember the planning it thing card. Very, very important that you get your plans in motion. Deep replenishment, rest, retreat, and be held. It is also important at this time for you to keep rested so that your brain is working optimally. So that means we're getting our sleep, we're eating, we're hydrating, and we're exercising. Very, very important to just cover those basics so that your brain will be working optimally. Let's see what the advice cards say. Let go. Let go of those beliefs that you're not good enough, that your ideas are not good enough. Your ideas are. Now, when they say pray, I mean, I don't know what religion you may be, but it just means that praying to your higher self, actually, praying to your guides, praying for guidance and belief in yourself. Asking like the higher wisdom for that, and stay in your own skin. You don't need to care what others say. This is a very big part of it, not caring what others say about you. You really, really don't have to. This is not the time to care what others are saying about you. This is the time to believe in yourself. Even if they're saying, I don't think it's going to work, you know it's going to work. And last, we've got our Alice in Wonderland cards. Have a PJ party with a friend. Write a letter to a friend or family member and post it. And build a blanket and cushion fort. So you should do that at the PJ party with a friend. I think this is coming to terms with those people that maybe weren't giving you the support. You can still love them in those ways, but you can love them and spend time with them without them criticizing your ideas. And you can say to them, look, thank you for your input, but this doesn't assist me right now. I'd like to discuss something else. And you can also write a letter to a possible family member or a friend who has really shattered your confidence, and in a kind way tell them that. And even though here it says post the letter, you don't have to. That has been your reading. I hope you have the most amazing December. Hi, pile 4. If you chose this pile, you chose the cactus crystal and you chose the anime tarot deck. So let's see what's going on here with you this December. All right, what we got here. All right, there's a challenge. There's a big challenge going on. here, and you also feel like the person is cutting you off, the person isn't engaging with you, so you can't even seem to solve the problem. You can't even try and fix it because they won't even engage with you. They're just like, done, and they're cold and calculated. They're not being who they were before. Yeah, something possibly a little bit unlucky happened, possible a streak of, the planets doing their thing and not assisting you in the way that they should be. And something like that happened, and now this person's cut you off, and this has led to you then feeling like your cup is empty, like there's a lack of love. Okay. You can be a little bit paranoid, all right? You can be quite a paranoid person. And the problem with that is when you think these thoughts about being paranoid, when you think that people are going to screw you over, when you worry about all of these things, you bring them into the universe, you bring them into being, and that is not what we want. You also can get a little bit angry and a little bit feisty and maybe a little bit possessive and controlling. Okay, we need to have real talk. That's never going to solve anything. It's just not going to solve anything. That is so weird, guys. My mug just moved. Literally, my mug just moved. That is so weird. That is really weird. Okay. Hekate's here. Hello, Hekate. Hail Hekate 3 times. Hail Hekate, Hail Hekate. So, bringing those negative thoughts into the universe doesn't help. It only manifests them because the universe doesn't know the word no. It doesn't understand negatives. So if you say I hope my partner doesn't cheat on me, the universe hears, I hope my partner cheats on me. You understand what I'm saying? So it doesn't understand between positive and negative. Everything just is to it. So it's just like the actions. It's not good or bad. It doesn't know the difference between good and bad. So you've got to think, I'm in a happy, stable relationship. I'm in a loyal relationship. My partner is loyal to me. Those things rather. So we've got to change these deep down beliefs and this paranoia. It doesn't help. Okay. I think... even though you have people in your life, you still feel quite lonely and trapped in your mind because of all these paranoid thoughts. Also, I think maybe your friends may not be the healthiest of people in that they may feed into this paranoia of yours, this possible worries, they maybe go through bad experiences, so you think you'll go through a bad experience. And then, okay, so this is definitely a love interest that's just refusing to speak to you now because you were too paranoid and too clingy and too controlling of the situation. You need to just let go and love. If things are going to happen, they're going to happen, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. There's absolutely nothing you can do. You can be the best partner, you can be the worst partner. If people are going to cheat, they're going to cheat, and that's just it. And also, it is nothing to do with you. It is all to do with them. All right, let's see here. All right. So, people in your life, there is a very wise, and I really wanted to say woman, in your life that, the tarot cards don't necessarily depict gender. It's more the energy of the person, but I definitely feel like there is a wise woman, grandma, aunt, possibly mother, but I don't really think so, in your life. Or big sister. Definitely someone that you can take advice from. Hello, Lolly Bolly. You want to sit on your chair? Can you do? Hold on, let me just put my dog on his chair. Over here. Oh, there we go. Okay. So, and I also see here picking your battles wisely. There is no point fighting with this person because that's not going to get you anywhere. You rather want to send friendly messages. I don't know if you're still, with them, but rather, for example, if they've cut you off, walk away. Keep your pride intact and just walk away. There's always new love to be found. There's always new happy situations to be found. And also, do see what is around you. Don't cut yourself off and just like have tunnel vision of this one person. Know that there is enough and a lot to be grateful for. Yeah, man, you've got too many scared. You're too scared. There's too many I'm scared thoughts in your mind, worried about being screwed over, all these negative thoughts. You've got to believe the universe has your back, okay? It is all for you. It all wants you to succeed. Yeah, this is just all fear, and it results in you being angry as well. Yeah, and then overly controlling in a situation. You're never going to find that level footing, that equal ground with somebody. So I'm actually going to pull more cards for you because I want to. And I want to just ask, well, actually here, let's just see advice-wise what you should do to change this so that you can have a good December. Look, I do see you getting in control of your mind. I do see you putting in the work to actually be like, okay, cool, let's get a handle on this and go point by point. Make a list of these shadow attributes. It's nothing to be ashamed of. It's just to identify the problem. It's like if you get sick, you can't be ashamed of it. It's just, okay, I've got this. How do I manage it? Like, for example, if you've got anxiety, depression, bipolar, whatever it is, okay, I have it. I'm not ashamed of it. How do I manage it? So that's kind of what the vibe that you're getting in December. Let's see what the advice cards say. You are the boss. Again, with the Emperor, very similar. So you are the boss. You can control this. You can look after yourself. You can look after this. Definitely taking control of your mind. No one's going to control your mind for you. Get a new story, right? You can convince yourself that you are a confident person, that the next person you're with, of course, they're going to think you're incredible. Of course, by the way, this person has not cheated on you, just so you know. But just get a new story. Get a new beginning and take your time. Changing your mind, it's a long practice. Remember, healing looks like this. It's up and down. It's not one linear line where, oh, I'm doing well today, and that. No, and you've got to analyze it week per week. Let's see what's going on a spiritual level. Soul, family. Yeah, I think you need to find people that are more in alignment with you. I feel like you're not surrounded by the most enlightened people right now. Double mission, Pleiades, channeling and uplifting humanity. You are going to learn a lot through this, and a lot of people are going to be inspired by you because of this. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? You see, all these insecurities are causing you to not live as your best self. You need to be so in love with yourself and so in love with your life and who you are, and to not dim who you are, because that's when people are going to see the real you, and that's what people are going to be attracted to, not this version that you've created or are being overprotective of. So, and the funny thing is, we got the card of protection. Call back your power, cut the cord, soul retrieval. But again, I don't think anybody evil is around you. The only evil one, and it's not evil, it's just the only negative one, is the one deep inside of you that keeps trying to sabotage you from feeling happiness because you feel like you don't deserve it, but you do. Let's get some affirmation cards out here. Right, let's see here, some good advice. Malachite. Turn over a new leaf, reinvent yourself, step into that life which you desire, get a new story. Be that confident biatch, be that confident badass. Snowflake obsidian. Everyone you meet in life has something to teach you. Listen more and speak less. Now, especially with that wise woman, definitely don't always go around telling your sob story. Rather listen to what people are telling you and learn from that. Be the observer. Green calcite. Be honest with yourself. Only you have the knowledge of what resonates within you. Again, stop taking on what other people may have told you or would have possibly made you feel, okay? You know the truth about you. Tourmaline, access your creative mind. It is here you will discover something new about yourself. I think you can sit and have a creative session going, okay, who is it that I want to be? What is it that I want to be? And start creating that like a story. We're going to end off with some Alice in Wonderland cards. Call a friend and tell them you love them. Yeah, showing more love to people will make them show more love to you. Hang out with a friend or a family member. Again, this wise woman, I definitely think an older sister or something. And do a painting. Maybe do a painting or a drawing of this new life that you want to create. That's your reading, powerful. Have a beautiful December.